Perfect, it's Jackie. It's another week and we're back at Aldi. I'm doing my weekly grocery shopping. We have started holiday baking, getting ready for Christmas, and I am so excited. We're going to get things for our normal week of eating, also for holiday baking, and in order to share with you what I'm making, I got to go get the goods, so let's go. As long as they're selling cider, I'm going to keep grabbing it. It's $5.49, Mila's favorite. Get one thing of blueberries at $2.49, rinse them off, easy addition to dinner. Dinner I'm looking forward to most this week is cauliflower soup, and I love to top it with green onions. I need those for 95 cents, and then I also need to get garlic. I'll use this in several meals, $2.79. Can't really make a cauliflower soup without cauliflower. You just put the whole thing in it, and I want a lot, so I'm looking for a big old head. $2.99. Ella asked me to get more Granny Smith apples. We also have some apples that I'm going to be using on hand. They're getting a little soft, but they're perfect to make applesauce with. They're not bad by any means. But I'm getting these $2.99 for the 3-pound bag for Mila's to snack on at school. I walked past them. I didn't realize they were down here, but $2.99. Oranges. Both my husband and Cal love these. I have these on the list, but it doesn't take much to compel me to get them. I think my kids would really like these. 50% off of $3.29. We'll get 6 apple cider donuts. But have brioche bagels 50% off. There's not a ton that's 50% off. Looks like maybe the ciabatta rolls up here are 30% off. I don't do a ton with the cookies over here, like looking, but I've never seen these Aussie style chocolate coated wafer cookies. They have chocolate, which is the original, but they also have chocolate with caramel. They're $3.25 a piece. Are these just new at my Aldi, or are they new all over? It doesn't even say new here. I've just never noticed them. My dad loves these. $5.99. I'm going to get these for him for Christmas. I just keep forgetting to grab them, so I'm grabbing them now. I'm also going to grab one of these for my mom, dark chocolate sea salt for Christmas. Those are $3.99. So I already made my Russian tea cakes, which are the only cookies I make without eggs, and we're about to keep up on our baking, so I need to get more eggs. $1.96 for them, for a dozen. Perfect. I also need a ton of butter. I'm making mashed potatoes. I'm making homemade biscuits. We're making holiday baking. Yep, I'm gonna get the one that just fell, but I'm getting 3 of these at $3.29 a piece. I am going to get a pound of bacon. I'm gonna get the thick slab. I'm making this, and I'm gonna make bacon bits to crumble on top of the cauliflower soup. That's $4.45 for this. I am gonna buy 2 of these jars because I love the last one so much. I wanna have one on Christmas Day, and I'll probably eat one before then. But it's so good to have with the vegetable crackers and cheese. Delicious. $2.29 a piece. Getting some tortilla chips for dinner this week, $1.95. Really, these aren't part of the dinner, but since I'm getting salsa and salsa con queso right here at $2.19, I figure we'll get tortilla chips to go with it. Matt will probably snack on these. There was a worker stocking that I had to reach across to get these, but they're $1.89, and Elsie wants these with hummus and vegetables in her lunch this week, so $1.89, here you are, else. We're almost out of mustard, getting more at 95 cents. A little bit of the tricolor peppers from last week, but I'm just going to switch it up and get green peppers to add to it. Elsie wants carrots and peppers and cucumbers in her lunch. I already have carrots, so I'm going to get these, $2.29. Nice deal. Avocados 49 cents, and I think these would be perfect. They're for the dinner tomorrow. We're having a bunch of frozen things like taquitos, mini tacos. I'm making Spanish rice, and then we're going to have avocado salsa and the salsa con queso with it. I'm going to get 3 avocados, and I'll see if the kids want me to either make guacamole or they could just have it fresh with the rice. We'll see. $1.89. I'm going to get actually 2 things of mini cucumbers because Elsie said they sounded really good to her with hummus, and so I know she'll be munching on them more. And Cal's going to have these in his lunch as well. I missed this last week, fig and honey sourdough. I think it sounds good. I think I'd be the only one in my family that would eat it. It's 30% off. Plus, I'm on a 3-day fast right now. So by the time this is up, I won't even be able to eat it. Probably not worth sticking in the freezer, but let me know if you've tried this, how it is. I am going to end up getting this for my son. He just told me he wants a better water bottle. He's using one and it had a handle that broke off. He said a smaller Stanley. He does not care about the brand. It's just he thinks of these as Stanleys like the girls have. So I'm going to replace one to make room for it in the cupboard. But I was so excited we still had these $6.99. There's only 2 left and it's blue. So a color he'll like. I think he'll really enjoy getting this. It probably will be with his stocking, I'm guessing. Not sure. Maybe just a gift. 99 cents. I'm going to get this card. It's super cute. My therapist. I'm giving her a little mini Christmas gift. Actually, it's going to have one of these in there and some Aldi candles. She's a big Aldi fan like I am. And it's just very basic things to say thank you and how much I appreciate her. But I love this card for her. I cannot remember how much these are. I think it's the only one left. There's a little scene up there, frosted cypress. I really think my therapist would like this, and she has a lot of greens in her office, so I'm gonna get this at $4.99. Well, it's probably not $4.99. Whatever it is, I'm getting it. I'm a little delinquent, but I have a video coming out on why Aldi's the best for stocking stuffers, but just look at all this stuff. There's so many beautiful, gorgeous, fun, delicious items that you can put in stockings. These are new. I have not seen these here. I don't know if they were here last week and we got them late or whatnot, but $1.19 a piece. Yum. Oh, and we got more peanut brittle. I bought the last week and they have more. We had these at Thanksgiving and I think I'm going to get them to add to the gift for my therapist. So she'll get the candle, the card, one of the little lotions, and this little Aldi gift bag for her. My kids love to make the kisses or hugs with pretzels and the holiday M&Ms. So I'm going to get these $3.96, so they're marked down a little bit. I was hoping we'd have hugs here, but they don't. So I'm going to have to get those at Meijer. We like the hugs better where it's white and milk chocolate, but they still have the rings, the pretzel rings. So I'm going to get these at $1.99. $6.29. I need more of my favorite rice. I am making Spanish rice tomorrow in my rice cooker to go along with the rest of the frozen items. I am using chicken this week, and I was going to use stuff in my freezer, but I don't even need it to be thin sliced, so I'd rather not waste that. I'm going to not get this, but I am going to get this. I'm making chicken and dumplings, and I'm making it on Saturday, and we'll eat it Saturday and for dinner on Sunday. It's a high effort meal, and I make a lot of sides to go with it, and then we'll end up having it 2 days. So I'm going to get this. I will freeze it until then, but it's going to be 30% off of $5.32. I don't need the thin breast. 95 cents. This will go in my Spanish rice in the rice cooker. I don't have a specific recipe I follow. I'll link one, but what I do is I dump this in. It takes its place of some of the liquid, and I do cumin. I do garlic, salt, onion powder, tomato sauce. I am making chickpea noodle soup the same day I make cauliflower. I'm going to get the farfalle, that's what Mila likes in it, but it's basically chicken noodle soup, vegetarian version. 98 cents for this. Vegetable stock, one for the chickpea noodle soup, one for the cauliflower soup. They're $1.69 a piece. Now the recipe I use for the cauliflower soup does call for chicken broth, and even though I know Mila probably won't eat it, I make it vegetarian in case she wants to try it. 79 cents. Black beans, in case the girls want to take the rice and make like a bowl out of it. They love black beans. I'm also going to get a thing of sweet corn. This is 50 cents to go with the chicken and dumpling meal. More powdered sugar in case we make sugar cookies this week. It's $1.89 for this. I need it for frosting. If I'm making chickpea noodle soup, I guess I need chickpeas. They're 75 cents for the can. Perfect. I'm actually gonna get 2 cans. Extra beans. Lots of the $3.99 poinsettias. They're beautiful. We are having spaghetti tonight for dinner because I found Texas toast in my freezer last week when I was cleaning it out, and I pretty much have everything on hand to make spaghetti dinner except for I always like to have it with peas because that's Mila's favorite. So I'm going to get this for 97 cents. New in the Aldi Finds freezer area, they have My Mochi. They have a hot chocolate, cool peppermint, and sugar cookie. Now the sugar cookie is the one that probably catches my eye the most. They're $4.69. You get 6 pieces. I love my mochis. I have a lot of sweets at home though. It's interesting seeing these in the winter. I thought that was more of a summer item. Beef schnitzels here, that's $9.99 and $6.49. They have crab cakes, whether boardwalk style or Maryland style, and you get 2 cakes. There's also a premium cocktail shrimp platter, that's $10.99. Oh my gosh, they have mini, for $6.99, mini The Village Pie Maker pies. 2 fully baked mini pies, cherry or pecan pie. Yummy. $3.29, they have these pancake bites. It's chocolate pancake bites or original. You get 36 of them approximately. $2.49, they have peppermint mint mocha waffles. I'm gonna try these. My son does like waffles. Once again, we have a lot of salmon markdowns. A lot of the quiche here. I'll probably end up buying one of those for Christmas. I'm trying to think of what we want to have on Christmas. I want it to be easy, but also delicious. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'm getting my son's favorite recently, the $2.49 Cantina style salsa. We all liked it, but he really loves it. Elsie wants hummus in her lunch, $2.59. I'm actually going to get 2 of these so I don't run out for next week as well. And if Mila wants to munch on anything, it'll work great. I'm going to get 1 of these for the cauliflower soup. I actually need 3 cups, so 3 blocks of cheese. This will be 1 of them at $3.79. Also, finished my last one of these really quickly, and I've been wanting more. $2.89 for dill Havarti. I really like this with the olives and the vegetable crackers, so I had to get more. So I got the expensive Cabot Farms, but the other 2 sharp cheddars I'm getting are going to be this at $1.79 a piece. It's too expensive to buy 3 of the Cabots. I don't know. Matt asked me to get some sliced cheese, so I'm going to get a pack of mild cheddar at $1.59. Like, that's such a good price. And I guess I'll also let's get a pepper jack. It's arrived late to my Aldi, but we do have the festive cheeses, mature cheddar cheese, a whiskey cheddar cheese. The snowman here is cheddar cheese with caramelized onion. That sounds really good to me. I can't smell it. And cheddar cheese with cracked black pepper. That one also sounds really good to me. $4.49 a piece. I think I'm going to get both of these and have them on Christmas Day. They will stay in my cheese drawer until then, but I look forward to it. I just don't want them to sell out. Last but not least, here at Aldi, I'm getting a thing of lime water. I just have to play a bit of Jenga to get it, and it's $4.25. Plus, in Michigan, we do pay $1.20 in deposit. Eventually, we get that back, though. Okay, so here we are. Here's everything I'm getting from Aldi. I do have to get a little bit at Meijer, and I'm still trying to prioritize some foods that we have on hand. We're also going out to eat once this week. But here's everything we got. Any guess on the total? My total is $152.50, and now we're going to head to Meijer. And then after that, we'll go home and I'll share with you the meal plan. I'm at Meijer, and don't let the sun deceive you. It is so cold here. But I only have a couple items to get, and then we'll head home. Always look for sales on fruit when I walk into Meijer, and they have 99-cent raspberries and blackberries, so I'll get 2 of each. My kids do love berries, fruits. Again, I'll just probably wash these with the blueberries and have fresh fruit for our meals this week. $3.99 for a bunch of leeks, and I need this to go with my cauliflower soup. It is literally the easiest soup ever. You add everything in the crock pot, immersion blender, and then you add cheese and heavy cream at the end. So simple. Apple juice. Yes, Aldi carries it, but Elsie likes Meijer brand the best. Of course, it's not on sale, $2.99. The nice thing is, now I have enough to get us through Christmas break by buying this 8-pack. Woohoo! Okay, so I am looking for Hershey Hugs. I see the sugar cookie kisses. I see regular kisses. I also see these that I always buy for my husband's stocking, and since they're on sale, I'm gonna grab them right now. But I still need to find the kisses. I still need to find the hugs. I see the kisses. I am tempted to get, oh, I found them. Rolos. Those were at Aldi though. But here are kisses. They're $4.99. Let me think. You get about 63 of them. Holy crap, that's expensive. But you know what? My kids do like making these. So we're gonna get one of these. Let me think, do we need another version? Honestly, I like the Rolos the best because they melt and they're caramely. Let's see how many you get of these. You get about 50 Rolos then. You get 2 of these. Maybe I'll have a mystery M perk I wasn't expecting, but $4.99 a piece. There's my minor basket. Anyone want to guess the total? And then we'll head home. Okay, my total is $24.91. Now let's head home and see the meal plan. Monday, we are having spaghetti with peas, garlic bread, very simple. My kids can either have marinara sauce with this, or they can have like oil, buttered noodles, however they want to dress it. And we also have Parmesan cheese with this. Very simple dinner. I'm fasting all day today, all day tomorrow. It's a 72-hour fast. I do this once every 3 months, and I just plan meals that I necessarily won't miss. This is one of them. All my family, except for me, loves spaghetti night. Tuesday, we are gonna have rice that I make in the rice cooker. I make it with tomato sauce, seasonings, lime juice, cumin, and my girls especially really like it. I'm also gonna have black beans, salsa con queso. I'm probably gonna make a fresh guacamole or just have the avocado chopped up, whatever they want. And then we have frozen taquitos and tacos that I found like half containers in the freezer last week. So I'll have those with it. Wednesday, we are doing one of my favorite Christmas traditions. We are going out to eat at a local restaurant that we only eat once a year at Christmas time. It's not like it's super fancy. It's just in a town over. And we get dinner, dessert. Sometimes we only get dessert there, but then we walk around and look at Christmas lights. So we are doing that on Wednesday. Generally, we do it on the weekend, but we have such busy schedules. We're just doing it on a Wednesday night. Thursday, we are having cauliflower soup. I might actually end up making this early and having it for lunch myself on Wednesday because I'm breaking my fast on Wednesday. I am so excited to have cauliflower soup. It's one of my favorites. I'm also making the chickpea noodle soup, which my kids love. It's like a vegetarian chicken noodle soup. Friday, we're gonna have Momofuku noodles, or if we have a ton of soup, I might end up bumping this one more week. My kids really love this. I just got these at Fresh Time. Spicy soy noodles, and then we all top them ourselves. However, I have a feeling making 2 soups, we might have so much left over that this will get bumped. We'll see. My daughter also has an away game on Friday, which means our time to eat is limited. Leftover soup would be easier because by the time we get out of school, eat a quick dinner, we have to travel an hour to get to her game, then travel an hour back afterwards. I need something really quick. Momofuku is really quick, but also leftover soup would probably be even quicker. We'll see. So we'll see how Friday goes. Saturday, I'm having another one of my favorites. It's, I think, maybe my husband's favorite meal that I make, but homemade chicken and dumplings. I make it similar to Cracker Barrels, but I make it very peppery, and I don't use a whole chicken, but I follow kind of a copycat recipe. I make homemade biscuits, mashed potatoes. I'm gonna have a can of corn. I'm gonna make homemade applesauce with that, and it's a very intensive, takes a lot of effort meal. And by the time I make all of those components, there's a lot of food. So it's the perfect meal to also have leftovers on Sunday. And no one complains because we like the meal so much. Actually, I think the chicken and dumplings are better on the second day anyways. And it's like the perfect thick gravy to put over the mashed potatoes. I put butter and honey on the biscuits. I absolutely love this meal. And I love that it's one that once I put in the effort, my family enjoys it for 2 days in a row. So I'm very much looking forward to having delicious foods that I really like after a 3-day fast. I know that sounds awful. I love fasting. I share that on my fasting channel, so I'm not trying to be like fasting nut on this channel. But once I do a 3-day fast, I always like to make sure I have really yummy foods that I like afterwards because I have all of that to look forward to. And if you want to see how I make chicken and dumplings, I have a video right here where I share with you exactly how I do it. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.